Hi Butterflies, it's Amber
And Talisha.
Pointing, and today we are going to do a quick review of the Hunger Games book by Suzanne Collins. Say what? Oh, spoiler alert, if you haven't read the books or seen the movie, well, the movies aren't out yet, don't watch this, because we're going to talk about everything.
Okay. So we want to talk about, what's on our mind. This is the question that everybody needs to ask
First, should we
themselves.
just do a rundown of the book for people who haven't seen it? I mean, read it. read it.
Then why are you watching our show? Because you should have read it by now.
Because they want to get all up on
But
the hype.
It's cool.
It's
All
so
right,
weird.
yeah.
It's like off. You see that? Anyway,
Just a little bit.
Okay, so The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins is about it's basically a society that once was America, right? North America,
Yes,
but war tore apart, and it's now called Panem, where it's 12 districts, and then the capital.
There was 13.
There were 13 districts. That is correct. War, because of the war and the uprisings, the capital destroyed the 13th district, and to punish the rebels in the districts, every year each district is ordered to send two, a boy and a girl, ages 12 through 16.
That was 18.
Is it 18?
I think it's 18 because
Gale, that's right. Through 18, to fight in the Hunger Games, which is a fight to the death where there's only one winner. So, long story short, stories surrounded around Katniss Everdeen, who, her little sister Prim, is selected as tribute. She volunteers, all that jazz. It's just her story, finding out Peeta, who is her fellow tributes, and love. What are you looking at?
Was that obvious?
Yes.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think it's basically them trying to survive
in this game.
The games.
Like they find out that whatever. We'll get into that anyway.
So again, the question I'm asking, everybody has to ask this question. It's the foundation of
the essential root of the story.
I think everybody should ask this question. Are you Team Gale or Team Peeta?
Should we answer this question
together? 1,
2,
3.
Team Peeta! That was wrong. We should have practiced that. 1.
You want to say Team Peeta?
What?
Team Peeta.
Team Peeta. What's it, Peeta?
Peeta. Okay.
1,
2,
3.
Peeta!
God. You would explain why?
Because he's so adorable. Oh my
and
God.
Oh, that face I made is so
I
attractive.
don't love, but I love
I'm such a girl.
Peeta.
I'm such a girl.
I mean, oh God, he's just so selfless, and if you read the book, you will see why he's so selfless. He's just amazing.
And Katniss, girl. Okay, so about that, I actually have that same annoyance with Katniss. We both do, I think, because we discussed this, as we have with Bella in the Twilight saga, except I like Katniss.
Katniss is badass.
Yeah, she's a whole thug. Yeah. Whereas she has these, it's basically that she has two guys who are like in love with her, and but like Bella with Jacob, amazing guy who loves her and do anything for her, and she's so blind and dumb and like, I'm sorry, did I get mad again?
No,
I'm sorry,
cool.
but I like Katniss though. That's her saving grace, is she's so awesome.
And she's very, unlike Bella, where she's very dependent on a man or very dependent on a man, pretty much. Katniss is the exact opposite. She's very independent. She's basically like, she holds her family together.
Literally.
She's literally, like, she keeps them alive because she has to feed them.
And she has since she was 11?
Yes, when her father died. So, that's why I love Katniss. And I think she's a great role model for young girls, unlike Bella. We're not reviewing Twilight.
No, we're reviewing the Hunger Games. Sorry. There's so many comparisons between the Hunger Games and Twilight. I think it's inevitable to
people
go
are
there.
already doing it, so that's our take on it.
Personally, I think the Hunger Games are much better than Twilight, and I'm a diehard Twilight.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, I have like 12 Twilight posters.
I'm pretty sure.
Correction, they're all Jacob.
I'm pretty sure like 75% of my wardrobe is Twilight related. So, moving on. So, next thing we want to discuss our favorite character from the book. Once again, we have the same answer for that.
Rue.
Oh my god, she's so cute and like
Adorable. Like, I don't like siblings, but I would love her
I
as
want
little
to
sister.
keep her forever. But
She's so cute.
but you can't.
Can we have a moment of silence for
For
Rue?
Rue.
She dies.
If you didn't get that.
I
In a very sad and tragic way.
know, but yo, Katniss, she avenged her
Yeah,
death
she
because
did. Yeah, girl did.
girl.
Yeah, girl. Okay. So Rue. Okay, Rue is from District 11, which is the agriculture district. Yeah, each district produces something different. They shut up. They produce coal in District 12, which is from where Katniss and Peter are from. Anywho, Rue, she's 12, right? She's the same age as Prim.
she just got here.
And it's sad because Katniss is all like, she reminds me so much of Prim and blah blah blah. So my lips look really weird. Sorry. That's Rue, and she's just lovable, and she saves
Yeah.
Katniss's life.
Yep. She's just adorable. She's just adorable. And I think I like her because she represents innocence, and in that society, there's none. You know, they kill her off,
And
and
it's
I feel like that's
even no matter how innocent you are, they'll still take
Yep.
you.
no matter what. So
Rude.
it's bad.
Get it? Get
Rude.
it?
Ha,
You
so
slapper.
funny.
Thank you. Moving on.
That's why we're not comedians.
Okay, favorite scene? My favorite scene, I keep talking first. Do you want to go first? Frank?
No, because I have to actually think about that. I totally
Okay.
forgot what
My
scene was.
favorite scene is actually the cave scene where, just the whole situation where, Katniss and Peeta are in the cave. No duh, right? And this is after, they say that if you're two tributes from the same district can win together. So, and she's like nursing him back to health because Cato cut his leg open. He's dying. He's blood poisoning and all that. And I think my favorite part of that is actually when she goes to the cornucopia. When I keep saying when. Oh my god. Like he's like on the brink of death. They make an announcement that they're having a feast at the cornucopia, which means a blood battle. But each district needs something, and they have a backpack with it. Katniss, of course, is going to go because she's a thug. And so Haymitch, who is their mentor, sends sleeping medicine that she mixes with his food, knocks him out. It's like that whole thing that, like, maybe she's... whatever.
Okay, yeah, we totally get what you're saying. I understand.
You know what I'm saying. I like that part.
For those of you who read the book, but if you haven't, you're really confused right now.
I don't know how to explain it. I just like that part. I love it.
Oh,
I had to.
man.
Sorry.
I think my actual favorite part, which is kind of like a bittersweet, really, is the scene where Peeta finds out that Katniss was faking her love for him, and his heart just gets ripped out.
I want to punch you
He
in the
gets
face.
really sad. That's my favorite part, and I'm not because I hate love or anything, but it just shows you, how
More
much he
realistic, I
cared.
guess.
Yeah, it shows you how much he cared for her. And after they just won this epic, battle, and they're two
Spoiler
survivors.
alert, they win.
Yep. Obvi, because there's like 3 books, so.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they survive, and he's just thinking like, oh, it's over, I get to be with her. And she's like,
Feed your dogs. Stop the bus.
I mean, I kind of like you, but I
I'm
don't know
not
if
sure.
I like
I'm
you
not
like
gonna
you.
get married. I'm not gonna have kids. So what's
I
the
hate
point?
children.
No, that's you.
So.
That's you. That's not her.
Oh, that is me.
That's you. She's just scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's basically the same thing.
All right.
That's my favorite.
We also discussed our most hated scene,
Which is actually the scene I hate the most.
which hers is the same scene.
Yeah, again, because Peter finds out, but it's
And his
such a
heart's
raw
broken.
and like real moment. But it's just
Oh,
like
I have two. Mine, one is when Rue dies. I cried both
The
times I read the
baby.
book.
no baby.
It was just so sad. It was just so sad. My God, I'm like,
It was a sad
like
part.
somehow you know she's gonna die because there are 3 books around Katniss, but the way she died is just like
I mean, it could have been worse.
it very well could have. But I think
But-
the worst part was that Katniss like held her
Yes,
while she
and
died
watched her die.
and like sang her to sleep. And my other second most hated scene was the end at the cornucopia where Cato dies, because at that point I feel bad for him. But at the end they bring out these mutations. That's how it's pronounced,
Yeah.
right? Which are like wolves, but they're really like the dead tributes. And well, long story short, Cato falls off the top of the cornucopia, and they're like ripping him apart, like eating him alive.
And they won't stop. Like they'll keep on doing that until one of the two
yeah,
kills them. So
yeah.
he's going to keep on getting.
So they're not going to
eaten.
kill him; they're just going to rip him apart. And
Mhm.
so it gets to the point where he's like begging Katniss to like kill him. So she like shoots him in the skull. It's gross and sad, and I feel bad. Sort of.
Kind of. The most anticipated scene for the film.
Mine, I want to see the girl in fire dress. When the chariots, the fire. Katniss, everything. The girl
I
on fire.
think my most anticipated scene will be the very start of the Hunger Games, where they're like just waiting for it to
Mhm.
start. Just that, and just seeing how that's going to take place is going to be really exciting.
Yeah, the other one I want to see is Rue's Lullaby, where Katniss sings her to death. She sings her to death. Sorry. Okay. What scenes do you hope they portray correctly in the movie? I have a couple, actually. Ooh.
I have a feeling that ours is going to be pretty
Okay.
much the same.
Mine were the cave scene, again, because that's just like a sweet bonding moment with Katniss, even though she doesn't want to admit that she's fallen for Peeta, whatever. The Tracker Jacker scene.
Yes, that's one of mine.
Yes, there's the scene where Katniss drops a nest full of Tracker Jackers. You want to explain what those are?
Yes, basically they're like wasps on steroids. They were made to like hunt and kill because they have poison. So, and they don't. And if you anger the hive, they will chase you.
They will track you
And
down.
that's case in point.
And-
Tracker Jacker.
They
yeah.
were like mutated with like yellow jackets and
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah. So
So Katniss drops them on the careers, which are the strongest, most powerful tributes, and doesn't turn out well. And from there, I would like to see how they portray Glimmer, who is one of the tributes. Her death, because she has the bow and arrow, and while Katniss is hallucinating, because she gets stung too. Basically, Glimmer's skin disintegrates in her hands, and it's really disgusting, but I'm really excited to see how they do that.
mhm.
I have a twisted mind. So, I think that's... Oh. And also, Katniss, when she covers Rue in flowers after she dies.
The scenes I hope they get right again was the Tracker Jacker, because that's just an amazing scene. I would have to say again, I feel like the fight scenes are very important. So I hope just they get that whole scenery right, because I don't want them to be like in the field in Texas and claiming that's like the rainforest. I want the right atmosphere for that, and I think that's pretty much. And as long as they get, it's not really a scene, but just hopefully they
The
get the
feel.
costume and the costumes.
Oh, yeah.
The costumes are very
Those are quite
important,
important.
because she went into great detail about the dresses. So I hope they can portray that almost down to the T. So.
You also have...
I'm going away for a while, but I'll be back, don't try and follow me, 'cause I'll return as soon as possible. See, I'm trying to find my place.